Shortly after the police search began, more bones were found, but the bones were uncovered only a few feet from where the remains were found yesterday. Officials are assuming the bones belong to those skeletons. For the rest of the 4.5 hours, between 9 and 1:30, the search produced nothing. But the almost 300-person police contingent was geared up for anything. The below-zero wind chill and the thick underbrush of this area off Red Wine Road and I-285 in East Point. The Atlanta Police top brass were on hand to supervise police from Atlanta, East Point, the CAB, Clayton, the GBI, and the FBI. When the search was over, officials said there would be no more of this type unless specific circumstances called for it. There was another search today, conducted by the group that has spent Saturday searching for the missing children. City Council member Arthur Langford led busloads of volunteers to a section of Forest Park Road in southwest Fulton County. They had been briefed by Deputy Police Director Eldrin Bell as to how and where to search. Langford and his crew brought with them a sense of enthusiasm and momentum.
The momentum is growing. I think people have always been concerned. They are rededicating, recommitting themselves because, as we say all the time, none of us can rest until we find the missing children, and none of us can rest until we find the person or persons responsible.
But that enthusiasm soon soured. Accusing the police of sending his volunteers on a wild goose chase, Langford called off the search. At Langford's United Youth Adult Conference headquarters, police brass met with Langford and other city council members in an attempt to smooth ruffled feathers. After more than an hour, the group emerged. First Langford and then Chief Napper explained that the misunderstandings had been corrected.
We just felt that we should have been in the other areas like Lakewood, where little Mr. Jeter was kidnapped and is missing. But it was basically a lack of communications on the part of the Bureau and the search team. And we feel now that in the future we will see a much better spirit of cooperation.
We don't want egos to get in the way and misunderstandings or anything else to get in the way of what is both the purpose and the goal and objective of the Bureau of Police Services as well as UIAC. That is to bring to a successful and immediate closure to this investigation.
As a result of the meeting, Deputy Director Eldrin Bell will be meeting with the volunteers each week to allow both police and volunteers to know what each other is doing. The recent disappearance of Lou B. Jeter and yesterday's gruesome discovery of 2 skeletons has taken this community by its shoulders and shaken it, reminding it of the crisis that still exists. But it has also added determination and a sense of momentum to an investigation that to this point has only met with frustration. At Forest Park Road, Marc Pickard, Action News.